What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Amari. I'm here with my co-host Christian Phillips, and you're listening to Talking Nonsense. We have special guest Tatum Bartels from the Fort Hays State volleyball team with us today. How you doing today, Taylor? Tatum?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm fine. About to wax you on Christian, though. Do it for my boy Kobe. So, Tatum, you want to tell us about yourself?
Sure. I'm a junior here at Fort Hays, and I play volleyball.
Any more? Any interesting facts about yourself?
Interesting facts. I guess my major is recreation and sports management. I'm from Phillips, Kansas, which is just an hour north of here.
What was it like growing up in Phillipsburg?
Pretty laid back, low key. I like growing up in a small town. I think it taught me a lot of good skills. It was just a town of like 3,000-ish, so
you got the ball.
That's a terrific answer there.
Can't concentrate.
Now here is Havlicek. Pass to Russell.
You're like
Shoots
a
over
girl,
Shen.
man. Can't do two things at once.
Refusing to give up anything easy.
But on another note, thanks for coming in on Valentine's Day and joining us. You know,
Sure thing.
I'm sure you had a lot of better things you can do. Probably could have went out with your boyfriend.
Yeah, probably not.
Your boyfriend plays basketball at Jacksonville University, right?
Yes.
What's that like? How does that feel? How is it like being a college athlete and dating another college athlete across the country?
It's pretty cool though, because we can relate. But we also don't really have a lot of time for each other, so a lot of our schedules like conflict with each other. So when I'm at practice, he has free time. Then when I'm free, he's at practice. So just kind of gotta learn how to work through that and be able to talk with each other at night and stuff.
I couldn't imagine it. It's my first Valentine's Day with a girlfriend. Low-key, it's been tough. I usually drop them before the day comes. Not even before the day, like 2 weeks before it comes.
I know my birthday's on Tuesday too, and he was joking. He's like, "Dad, why am I dating you on Valentine's Day, your birthday?"
So can you kind of walk us through like a typical day for a volleyball player during the season?
During the season, yeah. We just pretty much, usually we'll have weights in the morning on like Monday, Wednesday, because we play Saturday, Friday, Saturday. And so we'll just go weights in the morning and then go to class, and then typically we'll have practice in the afternoon, and then usually we're free after that. So the season's not too intense. I mean, yeah, there's like traveling that is hard to adjust to and getting schoolwork done and everything, but the spring season's a little bit more demanding, I think. We kind of go longer days and conditioning, weights, and practice all in one day, which is a lot.
How do you like the new program? I know y'all had a new coach, 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's really good. We're still like rebuilding, I'd say, but I think next year will be really good. Got some good recruits coming in, and we're really young. Like, there's only
Just a little technical difficulties.
What were you saying?
So it was like a rebuilding year, but we have some good recruits coming in, and we're still like really young. I think we just got 3 new freshman transfers this semester, so our team is a majority freshmen, and there's only 2 seniors and 2 juniors, so we only have 4 upperclassmen in total. So that's kind of shows how young we are. But
Boy, what a great
oh,
athlete.
I thought I fouled.
Man, watching him take flight and jam it down,
Well, you made all conference this year. You feel me?
Yeah.
I blowed that up for you when I see you in public.
I'm like,
How did that feel to be recognized, man, by the other coaches in the conference?
yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, it kind of was at the end of the semester last year when you're like bogged down with finals and class and everything. And so it was just really nice to kind of see that and find out that, like, it's voted on by all the other coaches, like not by your coach. So that kind of, gives yourself confidence and boost after a season that wish we would have made it to conference tournament and stuff.
Yeah, no, that was one of the biggest things for me, like when I made all conference, just knowing that it wasn't my coach's decision, but it was the other coaches that watched me play week in and week out that said this guy was good. So that's a big lift.
Yeah.
Always.
Exactly.
Who are some of your favorite teammates to play with? Like just girls that you were like, dang, I wish I would have played with her in high school. Like, I'm glad I get to play with her now.
Yeah. Definitely. I love playing with like Taylor White. She will probably be our libero next year. She played at Silver Lake High School, so we were in the same division, and they were like really great in 3A. And so I think it would have been really awesome to play with her in high school. We could have definitely dominated even more than they did in high school. So because they
beat y'all every time they caught y'all.
Yeah, and they had a bunch of state titles too. So I think it would have just been really fun to play with her. And she had a girl that she set for because she was a setter in high school, and she went to K-State. So just kind of shows the talent level she played with.
That was fake.
That's a nice play.
Yeah, I'm surprised I made that.
He needs for a clean look. And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation. And of the last 6 baskets, 5.
Y'all about to come on with it, man. I'm beating the brakes off y'all.
So are there any struggles, being a volleyball player, since you guys don't get as much media coverage or attention from like the fan bases?
I wouldn't necessarily say struggles, and I think our SID program is pretty good with like covering us, I'd say. Like looking at a basketball game attendance versus volleyball game attendance, I'd say that's one of the only like main difference I would notice is just the fan attendance and everything. Why did I keep doing that? But other than that, I wouldn't say it's like awful,
From the shot clock to the game clock, and it's sent back by O'Neal, and he gets it back. Here's White.
It's a block party today.
I know. I
But-
blocked you once.
But no, I definitely feel that like you can definitely in Hayes you can see certain weeks attendance is up
Yeah.
and then you come back the next week and you don't even have to lose, but attendance will be down for no reason. So that it's definitely a struggle sometimes just looking in the stands and not seeing that same crowd week in and week out.
Yep.
It's a little hard to motivate yourself when the crowd isn't there cheering you on. Like, not saying that we don't go out and we're not ready to play the game, but like just having that crowd, like the difference between the crowd we had versus UNK and the crowd we had versus Northwest Missouri was huge, and it's a big motivational factor, like that the people in Hayes should take notice on. I definitely feel like our volleyball program will probably start being in a better spot if more people started coming to the games.
Yeah, I agree. And volleyball is such a momentum-based sport, and so like even just when we do something good and like you can hear the crowd and stuff, I think that really gets us going. And so when there isn't a big crowd and it's just a few claps from our parents and stuff like that, I mean, it's hard to really carry that momentum over into the next play and so on. So sometimes we have really great crowds. Like we hosted a tournament this year, and our last game we played a team from Oklahoma, and it was like the Saturday night game at like 7 o'clock, and a bunch of my town came out, and so we like the whole like home side was pretty much just people from my town and like all my old teammates, and they all made signs, and it was really cool feeling because when I got announced, they all went wild.
Oh, you felt like a superstar.
Yeah, so
you thought you were LeBron James or
yeah.
something.
I was like, well, that was pretty cool because I've never really experienced that.
No, that is pretty dope. I know I love when they do like every other home game they switch who they preview on the big board. So like 1 week it's the offensive starters, the next week it's the defensive starters. So like I love that. It just so happens that every time some of my family comes up for a game, because I'm from Florida, so my family don't get to come to every game.
Yeah.
That it falls on an offensive week, and that's one of the major things for me. It gives my family something to cheer for before the game starts. Definitely with me being an offensive lineman, I don't get that much glory.
Yeah, true.
So I look forward to that, and so I know how you feel.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you have it.
Why am I the controller?
But doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11
But
points to end the
do you
quarter.
feel that
They
women's sports
dictate
are
the pace,
disrespected,
puts the ball in
or
for a chance, and it's paying off for
I knew you were going to ask that.
Go anywhere. We'll be
they don't get the credit that they should?
I think, I don't know. I feel like lately it's been better with, I don't know, like equality and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily think that women's sports are discriminated against, really. I mean, a lot of people don't really say they don't like to watch girls basketball, but that's about the only thing they like started in Kansas, at least, women's wrestling and stuff. So I feel like they're putting effort into like giving opportunities to girls.
Allen is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's White in at the shooting guard.
I don't know. Growing up, man, I love girls basketball.
Yeah.
But also like
It was more competitive than men's.
I also had like friends that friends and cousins that like were athletes. So like I felt obligated to watch in a way. And then like just hanging with them, I started to grow more into like women's basketball in the college, even the WNBA. Like I remember watching Skylar Diggins face UConn every year in the national title. And every year, so me and one of my best friends were big Skylar Diggins fans. And every year we have high hopes, and every year she would just let us down. And like I literally remember her senior year, my best friend skipped school the day after she lost the national title because she was crying. And I'm just like, man, maybe it wasn't meant for her to win one. Like UConn was just her senior year was Breonna Stewart's freshman year.
Yeah.
Breonna Stewart lit up the national championship game, and she cried for like a day. I'm just like, come on, man. She broke our heart 3 years in a row. You thought it was gonna change the fourth year?
Yeah, Breonna Stewart is pretty awesome. I really liked watching her. I can't remember the girl, her name now, but she's one of my favorite UConn players. Number 33. She's like got really.
Oh no!
I hit the wrong button.
That shot is off. Excellent D there from
So who do you guys think is the best NBA team right now?
I'm a Lakers fan, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's Lake Show.
The biased take.
Oh man. I mean, if we're not the best, we're in the top three.
Oh, definitely.
So like, why not say we're the best? If you get what I'm saying.
When was Steph Curry supposed to be back?
Oh, I don't think he's coming back.
I don't think
They announced
it makes no
There's
sense
really no
for him
point.
to come back.
Did I just shoot that?
Almost made it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think I shot that.
That is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity.
Hey, Coach,
At least wait
bench
till
me.
you get across half court. My goodness.
Yeah, gets a finger
I mean,
on
I
it,
think
but just can't
statistically
quite
they could
come up
still
with
make the
steal.
playoffs,
Clearly a
but
careless
a
pass. He
lot
got
would
away
have
with
to go
one.
down
And it's
to
the
reach the
West.
8
Oh
seed.
my god.
You got to ease up on the X. And I gave y'all the ball back.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're getting smacked right now.
It's my fault. I don't even know what.
Christian need to put the team on his back.
Yep.
And Celtics suck.
Yep. That's the problem. It's our teams, not the players.
It's not. Oh, it's not the users.
Not the controllers.
It's always the game's fault.
Uh huh.
It's definitely the users.
See, I just shoot.
Oh. It's the same concept with Fortnite. It's never the user. It's always the
See,
glitches
that would
in the
have been
game.
worse if we played Fortnite today.
His passing ability on that one.
Pass to Mikan. They get a hand on it.
Dang it.
You gotta grab that, Will.
The feed
I
to
don't know how to
Chamberlain.
rebound.
Pass to Mikan.
Oh, wrong
Back
pass.
to Chamberlain.
Man, I was
Los
just not 3
Angeles
seconds
needs to
in the
get off a
paint.
shot here. 2 on the clock. Mikan, no
Don't
good.
shoot.
This dude is on the all-time Lakers team and can't make a layup. What is 2K doing?
Three-pointer. And again,
Ooh.
busted with
That was
the
you?
triple.
Could
Nope.
have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this
Come on,
guy
Amari,
any
don't-
room
She
to
made the last one.
Don't underestimate me.
Here's
Yeah, I
Sturridge.
did. I was making him
Gets
all
that one to
earlier, and then he
drop.
quit the
First one
game
of the game after
Oh, that
when
was
I was
Zink.
winning.
I was letting you do that, Tatum.
Gotta get warmed up.
Taking the ball inside
You better play some defense.
Who's your team, Tatum?
Exactly right. It's been all good
NBA?
at one
Yeah.
end, and let's be diplomatic
I
and
don't
just
know.
say
I
not so
Or who's your
good
boyfriend's
at
team?
the other
yeah.
I figured that's the
he
team you
likes
cheer for.
Warriors.
I
But
thought he was a real hooper.
Yeah.
He's a bandwagon.
he likes Steph Curry a lot.
end. The long,
But,
long reach. It's a
Um,
wrap.
Now,
his
here's
brother
Havlicek.
likes
Following the
LeBron.
miss by Wilt
So
Chamberlain.
So like
I-
they don't really have teams; they have players.
Counted,
Yeah,
and the
I
Laker
guess
lead
so.
has
Like,
been
I
cut
really
down
liked,
now to just 10 on the basket from
Oh, I
Havlicek.
just forgot his
Just the
name
It's
again.
it's easier to jump ship
Yeah.
if you just have
If you
favorite
did-
players.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard though, cause I was a big Kobe fan. Like, and when Kobe retired, I just stuck with the Lakers. I'm like, I don't love basketball that much to just quit to find another team.
Yeah, Lakers were always my go-to.
And foul on the shot.
I mean, I like the Celtics because of the history, but I mean,
Way to play and attack
at the end of the day, it's
mode and
Lakers.
get to the line. And you know the defense gets their money's worth.
I used to
that
cheer
foul,
for
stopping the layup and not giving up
the
the
Thunder.
and
And then that was before Durant
left
left to go to the Warriors, and then I couldn't stand him. So
So you jump
Still,
ship with the Thunder.
no,
still a sore
That's the
top.
closest
then
team to y'all. Oh no, well
Westbrook
Denver.
left too.
Denver is
so
about the same distance as Oklahoma City.
foul,
Here's Cowens.
and
And with
again,
that one, the lead is
and
trimmed to
one.
single digits.
Denver is
Cowens
about the
has
same
got
distance
his
to
first
Oklahoma
bucket
City,
of the
huh?
night.
Yeah.
Lakers leading by 9.
Oh gosh.
And he's fouled pretty
And one.
hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And Brian is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender.
Who's your NFL
flat-out
team?
assassin on
Eagles.
offense, and most
So if I
importantly,
hit
guy's
this
a
and
leader,
go
too.
like that, I shoot.
Yeah, if you move that up and down, it shoots.
I thought that was how to walk.
Well, are you
This
pressing?
is-
Which one are you pressing?
This one.
You probably in this one.
Yeah.
At one point,
No,
they
this
led
time
by
I just
16.
I swear I just did that, but
Outside Baylor.
Elgin.
That falls. Nice feed that time from
But
Jerry West.
NFL, sorry.
Baylor's got
like
himself
all my
one of
life
his
growing
first
up,
points of the game
since I was
for
like
ball.
5, my cousin played in the NFL. He wasn't like he was just a bench player. He was actually a good player. Played wide receiver for the Cardinals for a few years. Then he went to the Ravens and won the Super Bowl. Then he went to the 49ers, went to the NFC Championship a couple times. So like I just followed him for the longest. And then 2017 summer, he decided to retire and they didn't have a team. And the Eagles started off that year pretty good, and they won a Super Bowl. So I picked up the Eagles, and like even in their struggles, now I'm still a fan. So the Eagles, my team.
Yeah, I'm a Denver fan. I mean, and they haven't been anything since Peyton Manning left. Now we have to put up with scrub quarterbacks like Joe Flacco.
Hey, Joe Flacco, my cousin got Joe Flacco paid in that Super Bowl run, and they sent him to the 49ers, and Joe Flacco hasn't been good ever since. So you can thank us for that, for y'all getting them.
6 seconds left here in the
But y'all are known for drafting bad quarterbacks, and y'all got a quarterback GM.
Yeah.
That's terrible. He needs John Elway needs to be fired.
He does. He's awful. He's an awful GM.
And so it's Los Angeles.
What did he get y'all? He got y'all Peyton, or was he even the GM when Peyton came?
Yeah.
He was the GM when Peyton came.
He drafted Paxton Lynch. What is it? Drew Lock from Missouri.
Drew Lock, yeah.
Drew Lock is going to be good.
I don't think so.
What do you have? 3 out of 4 wins, 4 out of 5 wins on the back end of the season. He had a pretty good run at the end of the season.
I'm not jumping on that.
Christian, you're a hard guy.
Train just yet.
You're a tough guy.
He hasn't done anything yet.
You're a tough guy. You know, he's a rookie. Didn't start the whole season. Came in and won. He lost 1 game out of all his starts. Like, I know it's not a lot, but you got to give him some credit. Definitely being in Denver, it's tough.
Yeah, playing in that system's tough.
Y'all don't create the best environment for,
he needs to
for
do
guys.
it for 16 games.
I mean, tell the coach that. It wasn't his fault he wasn't starting.
Yeah, trade Flacco for some.
Oh, Flacco's
on the offense. I mean,
Flacco is worth nothing right now.
I mean, you get
Traded for a couple 6-round picks.
not even that. I was gonna say like a sub sandwich or something. Just get him off the roster because I mean,
like the 2K storyline.
Yeah.
Dudes are getting traded for a sandwich deal on the road.
You know, I got 2 quarters right now. What is this gonna get me basically?
And he gets the whistle.
You like the Chiefs at all then?
Oh, I hate the Chiefs.
I knew
I
it.
hate the Chiefs. Hey, I would have rather seen Trump happy than seen a Chiefs fan happy at the end of the Super Bowl. I tell you that.
Someone tried telling me the other day that they were already starting a dynasty.
Come on, man.
I'm like, dynasties don't start by having to come back every single playoff game. That luck's going to run out sooner or later.
I don't know. I feel like the only way the Chiefs get slowed down at this point is if they lose. They got to lose like 2 offensive pieces.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
I mean,
like not even 1. They have to lose like 2 offensive pieces.
I did not even know my thumbs on the thing.
more than likely that won't happen.
Exactly.
Travis Kelce's going to stick with that team until he retires. Tyreek Hill, I mean.
I feel like Travis Kelce can chase a check.
I'm not touching this. I swear to you.
I can see him chasing a check
You
eventually.
want to switch?
I don't care. I'm just not touching it, and it's shooting it. And I look worse than I am.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shaq with the
Yeah,
slam.
we're getting smacked right now.
I don't know any of these controls. How am I supposed to throw an alley-oop?
Double triangle.
Well, I don't know where double triangle.
Double Y.
Am I the ball handler?
Yeah.
Tatum, how'd you feel about the Super Bowl halftime show?
Inside the three-point
A lot, it was a lot of flack behind that.
Yeah, I know. I just think
Definitely out here in
if you
Western
don't want to
Kansas.
watch it, turn it off.
Exactly.
That's my opinion. I don't care really.
Exactly.
I hate when people post about it on Facebook.
Yeah,
I mean, most of the people that were mad were middle-aged women,
Women.
I mean-
that don't have it like that no more.
People are acting like it's the NFL's job to parent
Yeah,
kids.
exactly.
I mean, if your kid's not supposed to watch that, turn the TV off.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
I mean, what did they expect? That's how their music videos were when they
Yeah.
produced those songs.
mean,
so
Rondo's checked in for
They
Boston.
expect them to,
Both
dance
shots
in
good
trench
from the
coats.
stripe.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not really
Last
the
couple years,
point.
Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall
Hey,
of Fame
man.
level players.
It's all about the entertainment. I was very entertained.
I mean, next year they're just going to have a Christian band out there playing the halftime show.
Yeah.
So.
To honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little
Oh,
mixed
gold.
on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled
Oh,
so
here goes my
beautifully. There have
defense.
been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to
I see.
express their
points.
feelings for
Do you guys
some
wanna
of the
start
greats
over?
of the game, and that's, heartwarming for
I
all
don't
of us.
know literally how to play defense because every time I go,
Bro, you just all
I
right.
click it.
I'm gonna be a better man than your boyfriend because your
Wait,
boyfriend should
what
have
did I
taught you
do?
this, Tatum.
Boy, he's been killing them.
Hold on,
No,
hold
he
on.
just likes to beat me.
You I'm pretty sure you hold this and you just slide.
Oh, you gotta hold that thing?
Oh, not that.
You're lying to
No,
me,
I'm
Amari.
serious. Christian, am I lying?
Don't you tell her?
You hold
Yeah, but
LT and slide.
You gotta tell me that when I'm not on offense.
And there's the pass to O'Neal.
It's right.
Here's Wilkes.
It's this to speed
From
up,
outside off
and
the
then
mark.
this just to move around.
What?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I'm not looking. I'm looking at his control. Okay, I'm not touching it. Am I the red
Scott
and green,
inside,
or am I the
working on Jones.
You're
green,
this.
green and
You're
green?
you're Ray Allen right now.
Okay, got it.
I'm play some defense.
Yep, I'm going in. And I'm bored.
The rebound by the Celtics.
You play basketball in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this Western Kansas. Y'all play. Pretty sure you play 3 sports: so track, basketball, and volleyball.
Yeah, exactly.
You just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I loved basketball. It was kind of a hard decision for.
Did you have offers to play basketball?
Yeah, I actually played a lot more club basketball, than volleyball. But
Oh, you traveled.
yeah, like went all over and played, and I really enjoyed it. But I hurt my knee my senior year, and I had surgery, so I didn't get to play my senior year of basketball.
What'd you tear?
I had like a patella tendon thing. Yeah.
I know that
So
recovery was harsh.
yeah, but so I just decided on volleyball, and obviously I'm close to Fort Hays, and it was really, a cool opportunity and all that. So I think about it now sometimes. I'm like, dang, I miss basketball, but I love Fort Hays. So
So you and your boyfriend was like loving basketball in high school, huh?
yeah,
You ever watch Loving Basketball?
yeah.
Had to make sure.
Yeah, it was pretty fun because we were both really competitive and stuff. So, and they have like a half court out in their backyard and stuff. So, about every night I'm over there, we're doing a pickup game of some sort, which is always fun.
Who'd win?
Who'd win?
He definitely would. I don't know why you. I don't know what you're thinking about. You about to lie on the podcast.
Nah. It just depends on who was matched up. Like, his whole family's a basketball family, so we'd always just 2v2, or depending on who was all there, 3-on-3 or 4v4. But it was a lot of fun.
Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon.
Now that he's gone, though, he doesn't come back often. I mean, it's hard to.
How often does he come back, actually?
He's only been able to come back once, and that was over Christmas.
He came back over Christmas?
He got like 3 days or 4 days.
Oh, that's shocking. That's like me, though. I go home probably twice a year.
Yeah, he'll probably be. I don't think he'll come home again until he's done with school.
Until summer.
They get done in April, though, so that's kind of nice. Oh, my.
I mean, well, I would imagine he would stay in Florida for spring break.
Yeah, I think so. Well, their conference tournament is kind of during their spring break, so at least for a little bit of it, I think he'll.
Are you going down there for spring break?
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but flights are like $500.
Where do you fly to?
Right into Jacksonville.
Look into flying into like Orlando.
I tried that, but it's not that much cheaper, and I'd have to get back to
Where do you fly from?
I can't.
I flew one time. I flew
I'm
from.
pressing this one and it's shooting it. I think I'm just dribbling whenever I do it, but I flew from Hayes once, and I flew from Nebraska.
Hayes is a backbreaker.
Yeah, I know, but it was the cheapest option when I got it.
You must be booked like a day before.
No. When I booked from Hayes, it was like only $300.
Round trip?
Okay. I seriously, isn't this dribbling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hitting only, and it keeps shooting it.
All right, I'll watch the controller next time you get the ball.
I'm not touching it right now.
All right, that's you.
You definitely have some notes.
No, I'm not clicking anything.
It's probably this. Oh, you're giving us an 8 second.
I'll get y'all the ball back. Don't worry. I'm up 32.
Yeah.
I can give y'all the ball back.
You don't need the possession. Man.
Yeah, just still. But I don't know what I'll get this time.
But I fly from Kansas City. I fly from Wichita. I fly from Denver.
Well, I'm trying for Wichita this year because his aunt lives there, so I could like stay with her and then get her to take me in the morning or something. But
Kansas City is probably the cheapest that I find annually, but it just depends on who I can stay with or where I can get a ride.
I got to steal. That was seriously just this one. I'm not kidding you guys.
I don't know what you're pressing.
I literally am like this so hard.
This game is over, but it's been over for a while, by the way. Like, y'all have been mercy ruled. Whenever y'all ready to wrap the show up, we can end it because this isn't fair.
I'm literally thinking you're pressing for me. I'm not moving.
I'm pressing for you.
Look, I didn't even just do that.
She didn't
shot
touch
it.
the controller just then. I don't know what's going on. You want to switch controllers? Let's switch.
I'm Lakers now.
No, we don't choose.
Oh.
Move your controller over. Over.
They've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
If this one does it too, then I'm out of here because that one, I switched for another one too.
If I go up 40, game's over. Can y'all stop me from going up 40?
We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Yeah, I should look at a Kansas City though because I just don't want to have to drive there, I guess.
It's not bad. I mean,
and a chance right now to show you
if you have somewhere to stay.
I know, that's...
You don't know anybody in Kansas City?
I kind of do, but not... I guess, yeah, I do. It's just if they can get me to and from would be nice, so I don't have to Uber or anything.
Yeah.
But that's why Hayes is nice because it's free parking.
Hayes just taxes though.
Yeah.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or
I don't think I flew into Hayes once, and that was my first time coming to. That was when I reported from freshman year, literally, and it was $450 one way here.
One way?
One way. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how we got lucky with that. It was like a month out, I think, and I got it for like around 300.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought.
All right, I'm dribbling.
I mean, 300 round trip. 300 round trip isn't bad though.
Business opportunities when you think about places like.
Who's your favorite airline to fly with?
New York.
I've always just flew with United mostly because that's where all the flights mostly into Jacksonville are, but I think Trey likes Southwest a lot.
Southwest is good because you get 2 free bags, 2 free check bags. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Hey, we'll take that.
Way downtown, yeah, on the opposite end of the.
Give me that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, Kevin, we all know
so
this. It's no
we'll transition to some like campus problems, I guess. Do you guys think there's a parking issue around campus?
Oh, parking, yeah, especially.
I feel like it's too much staff parking on campus. Like, they give staff all the good spots. Like, granted, staff should have good spots, but like, create some for us too. Like, literally the whole. What's the name of that road? Like the road that the librarian like Albertson and McCartney on.
Yeah.
Like it's all staff parking right there.
So they should just basically turn Gross Memorial parking for like students.
Yeah.
It is. It is all students.
No, it's not. I mean, yeah.
For free.
For the game, for like the gaming side, but like when it's time to go into like the academic buildings, most of that is staff. At least the first 2 rows are.
Gross?
Yeah. Like going into Cunningham.
Gate 1 type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they used to always say that there wasn't enough parking, but then they would just say Gross Memorial, like all by gate like 2 and 3, all those parking spots are like for students and stuff. So, but I'm like, I don't want to walk. If I have a class all the way into Manic or something, I don't.
Why would I park at Gross and walk across the bridge? Like,
yeah, I think some people, take that, there's parking issues as not enough parking. There's definitely enough parking for students. It's just people not wanting to walk.
Yeah.
But bro, when it hits October here, the winds are crazy.
It is.
Who wants to walk in the winds and haze?
Yeah, I get dropped off.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's
I just get
a perk that I have.
Well, I just like when I lived on campus, it annoyed me that I couldn't even park by the Union. Like I think that should be, or there should be a parking lot where like with on-campus passes you can park as well because like we have dining dollars and like that's where we go and use them. So I feel like there should be.
So when I first got here, I lived in Stadium Place, and there were days that I couldn't even park.
Yeah.
At stadium?
Anywhere. Yeah,
Or-
anywhere.
No, I remember that
campus.
before they tore down Weast and
Yeah.
put a little parking lot behind.
I mean, when
Tiger-
I got here, that
Big D.
behind that wasn't even open.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's either you parked where the football field was, all the way in the back, and walk, or I mean, you're just out of luck. But then during football season, if you're parked there, you have to move. So.
Yeah, you have to
Which is
move
a
for
big
tailgaters and stuff.
inconvenience.
Yeah, well, I just hated when I had groceries and stuff, and I had to park all the way over there. I'm like,
the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this
Have
contribution.
either of you lived in McMidas?
I lived in McMidas freshman year.
No, I
And,
didn't.
I appreciate my experience in McMidas.
I gotta ask you guys. I lived there for a couple of months during the summer after I lived in Stadium Place before I got this apartment. Those laundry facilities are awful.
Oh, something is always broke, but it's free, so can't complain. Most universities charge students to do laundry, and Fort Hays does it for free. So I don't care how much someone's out of order.
I'm complaining because there's students in there that would like put gum. I don't know. Like I opened a dryer and there was like grease.
Oh
or
no,
something in the dryer,
the
and I'm
organization
like,
the
how are you not
organization of it
checking
is terrible.
Yeah.
Like people just take people's stuff out the dryer and throw it on the table.
I had to switch my stuff out of the washer like 4 times. It would not drain. Like my clothes were sopping wet. Couldn't even put it in the dryer.
I've had clothes stolen. I've had clothes mixed up with other people's clothes. Like I'm folding my clothes in my room and I'll grab a bra out of it. I'm like, this is terrible.
They're in need of like new washers, new dryers. I mean, definitely a bigger facility. During the summer, it's not bad because you're not really competing for anything because not a lot of people are living there besides like camps coming in and out. But
I got in Heather my freshman year, so that was nice, and the laundry was just pretty much right down the hall, so it was nice and easy, I thought. But then I got in Stadium my sophomore year. Okay, that was not me.
You were privileged. You lived in Heather first year. You lived in Stadium Place your first year. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like living in McMidas was an experience that I feel like kids need. Like,
no.
It's the struggle.
Yeah, I didn't get the full experience, but I got the gist of it, and I would not want to live there during the semester.
Yeah, summer wasn't enough.
Yeah, somehow when I transferred here from Tulsa Community College, I got into Stadium Place and I was not complaining after I found out, the horror stories.
I mean, McMidas was if like you wanted that real freshman experience like that you thought you were gonna get when you came to college, I would say you should live in McMidas.
Yeah.
Like everything that you see on TV it happened in McMidas. Trust me.
I was like just fine with going back to my room after I've been with my teammates all day long and actually getting a good night's sleep.
Right, y'all down 50.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Goodrich. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, no.
We've seen Goodrich's range all the way back to his college days. He's got a very efficient and easy shooting motion.
White finds Garnett. Yep,
Man.
that one goes.
It's a great competition.
Unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
1 minute, can we come back?
Here's Scott. And the Lakers tack on 2
No.
more.
Well, Scott knows how to get the ball in the basket, folks. He's a good scorer.
What's for dinner tonight?
I don't know. My girlfriend didn't want to go anywhere fancy, and I spent quite a bit on gifts. So, I'm not mad that she doesn't want to go anywhere fancy.
So you just McDonald's or something?
Nah, we probably go to On the Rocks.
Oh, On the Rocks. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That sounds good. I like their. They have like really good crispy chicken salad, or even just chicken salad.
On the Rocks is a pretty good
Grilled
restaurant.
chicken salad, whatever.
And it's a pretty cool spot on Friday nights before you go to Chuck's. If you go to Chuck's like me.
I've never experienced that yet.
You never been to Chuck's?
No.
What, Christian? You've been in Hayes for how long?
2 years.
You've been in Hayes for 2 years and never been to Chuck's.
No.
Oh my God, son.
I don't think I'm the Chuck's time.
You know what, Christian? Before this semester is in, before we get out of Convergent Media Lab, me and you are going to Chuck's together. Deal?
Yeah. I'm 21, so.
As long as your girlfriend don't whoop you for going, because we know who wears the pants. As long as she doesn't whoop you for going, we there.
uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing. You know, he should be getting extra.
But no, yeah. What are y'all doing, Christian?
Not less.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I honestly don't even know.
Spin off the left rim and in.
I haven't been home that long.
And
I mean, I was at home
Los
today for
Angeles
like
now.
30 minutes. We'll
Here's
probably just end up
Goodrich.
going out to eat.
Yep. That'll be good.
Chamberlain dishes
And
You and
to
your
Goodrich.
boyfriend FaceTiming all
Goes
night?
back up.
We'll FaceTime tonight probably, but
No good. And
Probably
so
sleep on the
he hasn't
phone.
even got me a gift.
What?
some of this one was
I
You
know.
punishing him?
No, I already sent him 2 things, and he's like, "Why do you keep sending me this stuff, Tatum?"
So you're not punishing him for not giving you a gift?
I don't care that much.
So
I just said,
soft.
"Give me a good birthday gift."
Oh, well, your birthday is in a couple days, so
I
he's
just
probably
want-
going big.
Well, I told him, he's like, "You never give me ideas," and he's like, "All you said you wanted was a pedicure, or a manicure, or a massage, or all 3," and I was like, "Yeah, those are ideas."
Send money for all 3, my dude.
No.
But no, we want to thank you for coming in today, Tatum. You know you my dog, all conference Tatum. Thank you, Christian, for having Tatum on. You know, my friend. And want to tell you to have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you too.
We'll hope you tune in to our next episode of Talking Nonsense.
I will.
Since you don't retweet our tweets or follow us.
Now I'll retweet it.
But good night.